The world was full of things that we are not aware, but we have the intellect to find those uncertainties. Communication is very helpful for each one of us. Through this, we can express the knowledge that we have and to showcase what we really wanted to be. I remember the day that my grandmother told me to put some water in the old jar, but I accidentally broke the jar. She yelled me. According to her, the jar has a sentimental value because it is antique and the water inside is cold and very refreshing with a good taste. She is right because when we drink the water inside the old jar, it is cold and very tasty without the use of electricity. In our generation now, we have many technologies that we can easily use. Being that technology is the major difference. There was a time that the old generation did not have technology, but they used to have what they have on their hands. Millennial, anyone born between 1982 and 2000. However, older generation are hard to connect with because their attitude and what they believe isn't understood. I think in our generation, now most of the people have their own social media account in which we are updated to our surroundings. Most of us have these internet issues, and sometimes it isn't a good idea to have a social media. For example, Facebook and Snapchat have become normal things that we can't live without that and dependent on. We can't handle anything without social media. While the older generation used to introduce someone face to face and know their person, they take little bit longer than us. But in millennial generation, we can easily talk the person through social media, even they are too far from our place. Millennial has become social media addicts and we can't stop it at all. I believe that this generation has hard time doing something without internet because it is easy to look something and find wherever we really need quickly. None of us go to work, do a job without internet. Difference between the older generation and new generation is the technology because the older generation does not have that much technology. They don't have any social media account at all. We are blessed to have this kind of opportunity. By one click, we can find our information needed in Google. Technology is a blessing, but it can be a curse. We live an age of informational overload. With the advent of new technologies on a continual basis, giving people access to more information at a faster rate than ever. Society is reaching a point where there is just too much stuff to absorb. I know we are different from other generation, but we live here in society with equal opportunities. Our uniqueness says who we are And it is something that we had to accept and must develop to enhance our personality also. Let's not be a hindrance to our society, but we have to study hard and develop things that we can contribute to our environment. God give us intellect and let us use it as a tool to be success.